latihan yang telah dilakukan sepanjang ni
9 bulan lah.
9 bulan mungkin untuk PFL.
Okay, saya rasa untuk PFL yang berjalan 3 minggu ni sangatlah bagus dan penting. Setiap match penting sebab kita jalan agak lama dan harap-harap kita dapat buat yang terbaik lah setiap hari dan setiap match untuk kita orang be the best of the best lah.
Aku rasa Yoodo lah.
Tim yang kedua, tim NoRecoil.
Aku rasa yang lagi rival dengan kita orang Bapak.
Betul ke?
Betul. Bapak dan Team NoRecoil. Team NoRecoil tu sebenarnya kan bukan Team NoRecoil, Team No Relax. Sebab dia memang tak relax je. Gitu je.
Betul tak relax ni.
Ya, kita jangan tu.
Sebab kalau contoh kalau kereta kita orang 400 meter pun, tim enemy pun 400 meter, memang kereta kita orang
Akan hancur.
Lepas tu yang kita orang pelik macam mana dia buat peluru banyak sangat. Orang lain buat bug bom kan. Dia buat bug peluru. Betul tak? Semua tim cakap benda yang sama. Kita duduk dah berbincang. Kita nak tahu rahsia tim NoRecoil. Dapat banyak benda.
Interesting.
So kami rasa memang rival kita orang Bapak dengan Team NoRecoil lah.
So saya rasa buat masa sekarang ni tim Brotherhood sangat konsisten dari segi training, teamwork dan komunikasi. Dan kami akan teruskan konsisten macam ni lah untuk turnamen yang akan datang.
Sebab setiap player ni dia ada macam in game ada role masing-masing. Lepas tu bila dekat luar pun ada role masing-masing. Contoh kalau dia berkoyak so ada yang akan roger bokeh dia jual
macam cool down balik lah.
Kalau ada masalah cerita apa-apa. Sebab tak semestinya setiap masa kita boleh perform. Tak Islam.
Betul.
Selalu memfaker dia, contoh dia tengok keadaan lah. Kadang-kadang antara atai call player ke atau Lucy sendiri dia macam mesej team ke. Tengok lah siapa-siapa yang nak ke depan. So masing-masing akan macam kau cuba call ni. Lepas tu dia tak okey, boleh main ke tak? Kalau tak ada kita sama main. So macam kat situ nanti ada macam malam-malam contoh kalau ada masalah kita akan video call bincang balik match tu macam mana. Kita akan pastikan player tu tak tertinggal lah. Macam kalau ada masalah kita tahu. Itu yang membuat kita orang ni macam mana? Brotherhood. Hood tu penting. Hood.
Saya rasa dalam banyak 5 orang ni yang ujung sekali tu Simpul dia memang selalu mati awal. Dia bawa bencana banyak sikit lah.
Malang dia.
Dia malang sikit.
Tak, sebenarnya saya gold black, kami hitam. So saya mati untuk tim saya. Diorang tak sedar betul. Saya tahu je tahu.
Betul ke?
Tiba.
Betul.
Tiba.
Serius lah, betul lah.
Ya.
Betul. Tapi mostly keadaan selalu siapa yang nak cerita dengan saya, walaupun saya tak drive, orang tu mesti mati kata.
Mau malang.
Dia mau balas.
Kalau tu dia sap. So macam saya ni student dekat Pahang, Politeknik Mazam Shah, PMS, saya banggakan budi saya. So macam untuk study kadang-kadang saya ada assignment dan masa training dengan assignment tu saya kena bagi dengan cepat. So macam contoh habis kelas, kalau kelas saya pack, saya memang kena buat juga assignment. So kena agak amisian. Kalau tak larat buat saya. Diorang pun faham. So diorang akan, kalau tak larat aku bagi orang main-main.
Betul, kita akan rotate lah.
Macam contoh PNPN pula 3 minggu. Bulan depan saya dah final lah. So saya tak main tiap hari, tapi saya dah siapkan lah cuma satu Ahad untuk main. Dan saya akan memilih antara diorang lah siapa yang nak tukar dengan saya. So saya akan ulang alik lah. Khamis datang sini daripada Muazzam. So nanti hari Isnin saya gerak ke Muazzam balik.
And then situasi saya sama macam dia, cuma berbezanya dia belajar dan saya bekerja. Okay, so kat situ saya kena bahagikan masa bekerja, rehat dan memain game. So untuk PMPL untuk tahun ni kami satu tim yang berjaya.
Harap pengubahan ini tidak sia-sia. InsyaAllah. Brotherhood.
Kita orang boleh dikatakan setiap hari training daripada pukul 3 petang sampai 3 pagi. So dekat situ akan ada game untuk kita orang cari mistake kita orang, apa yang salah, apa yang betul, apa yang kita orang boleh bawa ke dalam PMPL ni, apa yang tak boleh bawa. So kita orang dah banyak training dari situ.
Betul. Dan kita orang nak amat berterima kasih dekat manager kita orang yang iaitu Nazim yang banyak membantu, dan admin kita diorang juga dah tak boleh lupa untuk bantu kita mencari CR yang tempat untuk kita orang training lah setiap hari. Okey, untuk tim-tim yang luar sana tu saksikan persembahan dari Brotherhood, dan saya nak korang loot banyak-banyak dekat semua tempat, dan kita orang akan datang loot kotak korang pula.
Tunggu kami di kotak korang.
Jadi Snap Brotherhood.
Untuk kita orang ni rasa macam sakit hati jugalah sometimes. Dia buat macam kita orang ni rasa mau marah sama dia.
Hi guys, we are from Geek Fam. I'm 420.
Saya Abdul Hafiz, in-game name saya EVOS.
Saya Ahmad Syafiq Imran bin Muhammad, in-game name QB.
Saya Azmal, in-game name Ainaoki.
Saya Irzam, in-game name Dingoz.
Okay, tim ni form dari PMNC Season 1. Tapi waktu Season 2 kami ada perubahan roster, iaitu sekarang Damrod dengan TB baru masuk, dan inilah tim Geek Fam sekarang.
Dari segi mentality dengan tactical semua sudah prepare. Sekarang fokus dengan individual skill dari segi communication dengan rotation sendiri dan firepower doang.
Form penat, mental down, lack of sleep, tapi overall kami masih excited mau main, that it will be fun.
Okay, actually we just have one team as a rival for us, which is the one and only Yoodo gang.
Sebab jumper terlalu comel untuk saya.
Traitor, handsome.
Manparang tinggi, Drax OP.
Okay, everything is well prepared. I'm the scouter. Kiox is the support. TB also a support. Damrod is a sniper or flanker. Naoki is a rusher.
The scouter. One and only scouter.
Okay, mati itu biasalah orang bilang. Sebab kalau sudah ajal apa boleh buat. Sebab saya mati pun selalu sebab saya akan cek tempat tu. Kalau clear baru orang masuk. Our one and only Mr. Weng Wong, our handsome manager. Sebab selalu lepas kalau just in case kami tusun ke apa kan, dia selalu kasih sabar kami lah. Dia just macam bagi positive vibe.
Yeah.
Kalau orang bilang bergaduh dengan Awe itu semua orang terjadi kan. Tapi kalau boleh itu benda macam tu kan tolak tepi lah dulu. Sebab bukan hal serius pun. Okay, biasanya akan jadi sometimes 8, sometimes 12 and sometimes lebih. Kalau yang lebih itu biasanya sebab kami start scrim dari jam 3 petang. Lepas tu rest, lepas tu jam 8 akan sambung lagi. Lepas tu jam 12 malam midnight scrim akan sambung lagi. So dia akan sometimes kurang, sometimes lebih.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamualaikum and good afternoon at your place. Welcome back to PUBG Mobile Professional League Malaysia Singapore 2020 at the final day of the 3 weeks tournament, which is brought to you by Tencent Games, PUBG Corporation, as well as Lightspeed and Quantum Studios. And you guys are watching live on Facebook Gaming, and this is Choo Choo. That is the marvelous, handsome, super cute guy, Sir Claire.
Oh wow! I got a little extra here. I was like, okay, there. So dramatic, such a dramatic opening today.
Yeah, we
Of
love
course,
that.
yeah, of course it is the last game of the last day of the league today. So we're all like so pumped up for this, right? So in the next match.
Yeah, I think he's pumped up because
This is the map where I always want to see
you broke
you.
off a little bit, by the way.
Oh, did I? Oh, am I back
Yeah.
on?
A bit not stable,
Okay,
but yeah,
hopefully.
we'll try to
All
get
right, maybe
voice
you just
here.
take over from here.
Yeah, that Cloud, he was talking about the last day. He's happy not because it's just the last day. Tomorrow he gets to get plenty of sleep. That's one more point to add to that. Yeah, we haven't got sleep much now these days. But be sure to stay home, stay indoors, wash your hands frequently in case you guys touch anything. You guys are very touchy if you guys do that. And do sanitize your hands after you wash them. Make sure you cover your mouth and your nose when you dab it off a little bit, dab there a bit. Make sure before you do that, you cough and sneeze just by yourself. And don't forget to wear your face mask when you go out and not going out after 6 or 7 p.m. There you go. That's signals coming out from Cloud.
Yeah, and the dabbing, of course. I'm sure Gideon would cringe. Every time he sees a dab, he'll go like, "No, let's not do the dab. No, we're over this. We're over
Oh,
it." Gideon,
the
watching
dab is
this
that. He's always saying that. Right? It's like, I have to sneeze. Like, achoo. What you doing? I have to sneeze. Achoo. So stylish sneezing there.
Yeah, the most sneeze ever, which is using a dab. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we are again going to Erangel. So what I mentioned just now before I broke off is that I wonder if any team is going to take this opportunity. This is going to be the second last Erangel today. We're going to so any team is going to challenge again the house of Pachinki, the house of secret. Is any team going to go for it? Teams that have nothing to lose, maybe we've seen H2O do it the other day. So maybe Divinity, it's your turn. Saying.
Maybe, but before that, I have to shout it out for Reachism as well as EVOS. MYSG, you guys are great. Thank you for supporting English Feed and us, and we hope Team 4 EVOS will be going well. And the coffee will be dropped in front of your house later on, Cloud. That's a nice coming out. That's so cool. Come on, EVOS and Peachism, you are awesome. We have been supporting EVOS VIP along the way, and also other teams, don't get me wrong. But we are nice to all the teams here. We are the most neutral causes there is. But speaking of EVOS VIP, can they just push themselves up onto the comfort zone? Because they are at the really thin ice here. We're talking about Bosskurr get themselves a top 3 almost every single game here.
Yeah, that's why my personal opinion is that just go for open points. We did see them just get one point in the previous game, so that's not good. If they want to be really comfortable, so if they want to be really comfortable, they just need to go placement points, and that's good. So, okay. Maybe camp sounds like a very negative thing. It's really not, ladies and gentlemen. It's really not. It's being tackled, knowing when to take what sort of fight. So maybe that's something that most VIP can really consider, knowing when to take what sort of fights, not taking all of it. They don't need to go barbarian all the way.
Yeah, but I do have to say they are a bit reckless when it's choosing fights. Sometimes they will be forced to get into that corner and they don't have other choice than just have to take up the fight, because apparently they always stuck like how Bigetron did. We're gonna jump into the next game. Back to Erangel we go for our second last Erangel match today. You're gonna see the feature players. Feast your eyes upon these handsome guys there. They are very quick with their finger.
There you go, Samzy, Bill, Jumper, as well as Sane hitting the headlines, and look at this. China, you guys
eye
were
candies.
secret 12.
Eye candies for the
Candies?
women.
Okay.
Yeah, there you
I'll
go.
give this moment to Choo Choo.
Well, you can do that too, Cloud. I don't mind. I'm not judging.
Well, it's okay to admire anything looks nice, right? So that's always fine. Just well, yeah, it is okay to admire. It's something nice.
Okay, for
There you
those of
go.
you girls out there, don't get disappointed with that Cloud statement just now. Okay, keep your eyes out for Cloud. Don't worry. He's still straight. But back to the game we go. Up from the north down the south. So Novska military base will be occupied by some of these teams. The saying goes around shooting range. But you, the gang, are landing around Darky. I'm surprised they're not going over Savini like they always do. Rasa occupied by Rose East Syndicates. Net is on top of that as well. And apparently they're not going on to Novska military base here. I'm surprised how they change. But look at that circle. My goodness me.
Well. Okay, so this circle will end up in the land. Okay, it's very likely for it to go to the side of Milta Power or those tricky. So it's likely to be on land. So okay, it's a behind circle, I'd say. It's almost in a bigger land, so lots of teams can make their way in. Now, just look at this. Net Brotherhood, they are all in the same car. Well, we're always remind ourselves, like whenever we see everyone in the same car, what happened in the qualifier.
I think it was Singaporean qualifiers. I cannot stop laughing remembering that. It was the best moment of my life watching that game happen. All four boxes aligned beautifully as a box there is. But there you go. Atai and the rest of the team actually not getting themselves into the same vehicle. They got themselves with first chicken today around Sanhok. So keep your eyes on them because they might snatch another one. I do see Divinity Juggernaut already engaged with some of the teams there, while the rest of Team Net Brother crossing around this wide and deserted field. Very dry lands there. Going around Divinity tricks.
Okay, and now Divinity looks like they are by another team there. Bosskurr, who needs the points, and Divinity again confirmation that see they are still playing with 3 team members though. So okay, so look at this. Looks like they lost hand actually early on. Now they're going to play with 3 team members for the of the game, so it's a bit tricky for them knowing that this team as well need the points on the board. Now Palex now trying to get another vehicle for him. So this is of course a motorbike, an open top vehicle. It's not going to be good for long term, maybe just good for the term. Now moving over to Steel Hearts versus Expert M1 in Jogopool.
Jogopool, very overpopulated, but none of them will be in the circle because Net from the Zarki, I think a little bit, not real Zarki, it was Yoodo gang in Zarki, but from around Rosa, just above a bit of a shooting range, I think they rotated quite far there, going straight into Milta Power outskirts, just around Shelter. Same goes for Tora. So the sisters teams, apparently they are landing almost at the same spot here. While Tongwao Esport around Yasnaya, Polinaya, Rosehawk will be occupied only then Rose. Bigetron, we're going up from the southern side up to Milta after this. Team Secret around Pochinki still, they will move after a couple of more seconds after looting. We're talking about Traitor, who just outskirts of that circle. Divinity the furthest away, same goes for Bosskurr way. But Yoodo gang will take their own sweet time from the furthest northwest of the map going into the eastern side of the circle, maybe in a phase 2 later on.
That's very likely though, and they may have a safe path if they go through the shooting range onto Savani, onto the main island. So we'll get to see which path will they make. But of course, if they do know their homework, then Jogopool, they know it can be a little bit crowded with Expert MY. They're normally calling that their home together with Steelheart. Geek fam normally likes to be across the bridge. So that's, well, I'm pretty sure these teams do their homework, so they may want to take that easier route into circle. Now, looking at Team Secret in Pochinki, no teams challenging the Pochinki just yet for now, so it's still same there.
Where's the drama? We need a little spice of drama for the last couple of days. I'm really looking forward for at least You know, these important teams like Divinity, we're talking about the teams that have nothing to lose, like H2O did yesterday. It was a really fun game to watch, really fun match to cause when that happened. But apparently, Traitor here, will they finally get themselves their chicken in or denied again by these Titans teams out there? Last Survivor crawling behind them, which Traitor will be sandwiched between Team Secret and Traitor. I think they will engage very soon based on the positioning of Team Secret, relocate themselves right in front of Traitor. Now going back to this, if I'm not mistaken, this is southern side of Jogo Pool, and it's kind of crowded with Expert everyone and Steel Hearts. Speaking of Steel Hearts, do they still have that shot coming out into top 16?
No, I think it's a straightforward answer. No, unfortunately, I believe Steel Hearts, they are all playing for pride at this moment. So it's maybe also the pride of seeing that, okay, which Singaporean team can get the most chickens. If they can get just one, they will beat Impunity in get most chicken dinners, and hence, unless of course Divinity comes with a super performance of getting 2 or 3 chicken dinners in this day. But well, Steel Hearts, you're in the running to be the most chicken dinner winner for Singapore, so that's playing for pride there for you.
They should unlock that achievement ASAP, because I do hope they give a little bit of encouragement for the Singaporean teams. And even buying the team that got themselves the most chicken dinner for the Singaporean side a dinner, you know. All the Singaporean teams should buy them a dinner. That should be a real chicken dinner for their side. They're realistic even. Back to EVOS VIP, we go around school area, doing great. So far, no team try to snatch this compound from their hands there. But at the same time, can they keep up with what they have? We do see Rose Esports Syndicate walking down from the northern side down a little bit on the south to school compound. Still hot, make a move. 2% on buggy, the other rest 2 is actually on another car. Wow, look at that start being pulled out. Way do the most airtime flying airborne buggy in the universe right now. We are in 2020s, so all the car just keep them flying.
Wow, if we ever stand for the most airborne vehicle, that would win it by a mile. That would be like, okay, if we have Olympic category for that would gold medal immediately.
Oh
But
man,
now,
you make
yep.
me miss H2O now.
Oh, so they're the winners swimming category, and that's the vehicle airborne category.
Oh, look at the second now enemy from Real Esports Syndicate trying to pin down the VIP Cruiser. I think they know exactly these are EVOS VIP, and they're not actually backing down from taking this fight going on. Kuza, well, will he go? Because the rest of the team already made a move. He needs to make a move as well, because apparently he's the only one left behind. He doesn't want to get caught up in between so many teams if he rotates a little bit too late. But back to Andy, they are cancelling that one out. Retreat and go back to a looting phase for them. And they do have quite decent numbers of kills and stocked up their equipment. But other than that, they need more for maybe ammunition and utility-wise rank that up. At the same time, ESG here denied that mobility. I like it. This reminds me of Southeast Asia Grand Finals or even the League back then for PMCO. The moment you know your team have 4 vehicles, right? Every single time you stop into compound, see a vehicle, blow them up or just blow their tires up, because you want to deny the fact that the other team can snatch that to get it away. So you're trying to reduce the vehicles in the game, and that actually worked well for most of the team. But back to Lost Survival here, trying to spray down on Bosskurr. Way!
Bosskurr looks like one team member now being knocked down. Brother is in trouble now. Team member Parallax is way too far ahead, and each one will finish off easily. Bosskurr, the team that needs points on the board, but it's a good shot there by E. Well, he will get the free loot there, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Parallax here, Olaf just in front of him. It seems that they want to engage with each other. Bosskurr, of course, they need the on board. They are now down to 2 timbers. You don't want to face up against Traitor, who has nothing to lose, or possibly be motivated to wipe you out. So, Bosskurr, Parallax, confirming that he is playing this safely.
You cannot be too safe at the same time. They need the points out there.
Yeah, they need points. It's just call, right? Like, because you're at least maybe if you're 2, then maybe you can go for it. But that's the choice that they make. So EVOS VIP, they have Team Secret in the compound now. Team Secret being pinned down. We are still 16 teams though, so it's still going to be tight points here. Both of these teams, if anything has, but it seems that EVOS VIP taking the long shot. Now, Kuza taking a little damage there. Now down about 20% off his life here. Still with the smoke to help him. but then again he's been pinned down. Now Kusa have been knocked down, just had to smoke the other by teammates too far away. Kusa will be out by Yuhai, and there you go. iShot is getting the point up for the ball for his team.
They are not themselves for EVOS VIP. They were doing excellent, exceptionally well for first week. They've fallen off the charts here. We're talking about, will they be the first team to get out from this tournament, this game? Because apparently they are the first one who always got bombarded by many teams. Kusa, the team leader, already out for EVOS. They have only one vehicle on a UAZ right now, and they don't want to stay here for too long. We do know how this ended up if they happen to be just running into another team passing by, and imagine they're running off bullet, the showering coming out, the nades from the other teams, and that explosion killed the whole team out straight into the lobby.
Yeah, that will be that will be dramatic for us, but that won't be fun for the team, of course. Now, just moving over to Tara, they have this compound all to themselves. They have vehicles parked inside there. In fact, there's a vehicle. If you guys notice that there's a vehicle that's sprayed colorfully, the number 2 there, it's actually one of the commemorative decorations for PUBG Mobile's anniversary. Congratulations, you guys, for making it 2 second years. And so now we have Team Secrets, Tara, Bubi, and Matoy here. They're pairing up and Matoy fronting the lines here. Tara, they have the full team inside the warehouse. So not sure if it's going to be a good fight that Team Secret wants to take here. Expert Romeo is on the other side of the screen, as we can see earlier. Matoy just eyes on side of Tara, but big engagement so far.
Team Secret have to force Tara out from that warehouse. Expert and want a bit of piece of pie for them to get that with a mini just hovering around, sniffing how many teams are there in their vicinity. And we're looking at Tara will be the main focus for 2 teams here. Not a great start for them when they got sandwiched just on the outskirts of farm. Shelter and Milta will be decentralization of this circle. Yoodo gang already made a move, but Geek fam, apparently they happen to lost couple members, maybe everybody just squeezed in one singular vehicle there. Only seeing damn root on top of everybody else. Tara, how they can go out, because we do know once you can hold to that fortress with AWM. Outside of that, you have to just put it in with the airdrop rifles SMG, because for why I don't know.
Yeah, you can use it at toss it at your opponent. It's an instant kill, not even a knockdown. But look at this in kill, high go down in the middle of nowhere. I'm getting the kill for his team. Team C, though they are still close by. Tonewall Esports, now they do know that someone's in this warehouse. Warehouse is still in the circle together with members of Team C as well. So we may see them wait out till the 4th circle till something breaks. But looks like Tonewall they need to get into the circle a little bit more. Now, last survivor at Traitor, just passing by Ola here. Looks like he managed to get away. E-Tron praised it a little bit, but not too much happening.
Last survivor, they are rocking the points. We do know when it comes to the final week, they are showing what they have to all teams possible. Tara tapping it down. Okay, the thing is, when they get out from this warehouse, they will bombard by so many teams. XARM trying to get out from here. They know their warehouse won't be last long enough, because apparently they are not in the center of the circle. Rose Esports and they coming in as well. So ARM will force to go back and retreat. And Expert try to rush this one out against none other than EVOS VIP around there somewhere. And this is not a great news for them. They need the points. They need their overall standings and position. Saint tried to rush on the second floor. Open the door. And it's on the corner. Look around. He almost closed this one out. He needs to heal himself. But Saint just trying to whip all the shots coming out from Haikal. He still managed to knock one down, but Lot going another one. Haikal closing this out quite hard by himself, doing all the work. But Dylan, oh goodness me! There was a long shot across the tower coming out from EVOS VIP, roaring themselves out, finally making a couple of kills. Nice strategy with Haikal the bait, but they are losing more men than they could have in the middle of the phase game here. Haikal and Kusa will be sitting out while the rest of us still fighting in. Divinity trying to crouch himself around the buggy. Only that can cover him so far.
Juggernaut now, he's not in the good we do see a last survivor. Ichong will be revived by Pew Pew, and now Juggernaut as well as Impact. They are on the other side. Impact has been knocked down. Juggernaut managed to kill himself, but how long can he last now? He's just behind Tree, and the blue zone is closing in them, so it's not going to look good. They cross that tree, but that will expose themselves a lot. And now it's like Impact and Juggernaut will end their journey here in Erangel. They'll need to await the next till they can get to play again. Last of all, happily taking loot off of them. Now looking over at Survivor, looks like they happily get loot. They will relocate themselves because they are outside the circle still. This is the 4th circle though. So NSP, well, whoa, interestingly, applying bandage in the in blue zone. Wow, he can do that outside of that, but not sure why he's doing that. Now moving over to the Traitor, they have SG to deal with.
Only Ninja trying to ninja away. How can he come out from this? So many people just running down the stairs. I would pee in my pants if I were him. I cannot play anymore. It's really, really anxious to be in his shoes. Yeah, panicking moment for now. Hopefully he can hold his breath for a bit more. But wow, going against a survivor on the other side of the map, just at the outskirts of the circle, not into the circle yet. In the blue, which is going to be anytime taking its way into the white zone or the white circle there, because we do know this blue will not be as forgiving. We're entering the 4th phase now. It's quite a number of HP if they are tanking it. Team Secrets too well and surviving at shooting. At school right now, and they are apparently trying to take wow by Geek fam. Maybe EVOS racking up that number of kills there. They are rising up from the slumber. They're not giving this one out. Suddenly being super aggressive coming out from EVOS VIP. Now Geek fam running onto where they were supposed to be at EVOS Heiko back then, and they are just lingering around that tower of across EVOS VIP. Razor looking.
What other team to challenge the aggressiveness of EVOS VIP? That Geek fam is can also be a rather aggressive team. And now moving over to teams, so they are pretty much in the circle. Geek fam as well in the circle at the same time. So now everyone's just hanging on to their position. Looks like iShots managed to get inside AWM. So best weapon for iShot. Look at this. He may just have one out, just one shot. Just need to get a good eye onto arm, and iShot can do what his eye tells him, which is just eye shot from that angle. Now left and right, he has a couple of targets here he can choose from, but looks like he's playing the game for now.
Yeah, I like his name. I see you. I shot you. Look at that with the sniping on his hands. I can't wait with the AWM will be in action. All of 3 of gears on his side, but Yoodo gang is doing a lot of work on this side as well. Looking down onto way downtown there, Bigetron, and also there's a last survivor across there. Rose Esports Syndicate's another, and they are kind of surrounded for now. There's also Bigetron coming up. There's so many teams. They are gatekeeping this circle out for Yoodo gang, denying and rejecting all advancement coming up for their directions here. Bosskurr will be joining in the fray too.
Bosskurr, looks like the party is starting to happen now. Yoodo gang, they are all Juggernaut teams. They are really close with each other. Bigetron, they're trying a good angle here, but they are in the circle though, and now they do have last survivor across. Bosskurr is still alive here, team members still intact, and now what we can see is that Kevin, he will try to find a good angle, but it's not going to be easy because this terrain is just so tricky. Lots of vegetation between these teams, and look at this circle. It is just unkind. All these big teams, Tara, Tailhearts, Miss Rose Esports, they are in the circle, but the rest of them need to find a way in. This is going to be tricky for most of the Juggernaut teams here, and now Team Secret, still 4 teams intact. We need to face off with Tara.
Oh, look at that. Team Secret trying to pressure as much as they can on Tara's side, but will it be enough? Yuhai, always the frag of the team, will be making the first move. Bigetron taken down on road. Esports Syndicate Jojo on that side. Yuhai low, and he's being knocked down there. He really is not in a good spot. Biu tried to save his little brother, throwing out the smoke, but a little bit too late. They got UI on a DP28 by Links there. Finish it off. Biu will be very frustrated looking at his brother waiting back in the lobby, hoping for the senpai to carry him. but they try to pressure around Sprays. Kevin, Bigetron passing by, walking themselves into the safe zone. And now Rose Esports Syndicate is the only team that's on the east side that's still not placing themselves inside of that wide, beautiful circle.
Yep, and now the circles like covers a lot of these big teams here. They managed to get up into the circle for now. Now Bigetron, they fend it up. They do have here. Zolly will use this for cover for now, but then the vehicle is still active. Oh, Zolly from afar managed to get knocked down by Drax now with the grenade. It's being really good with the grenades, and Kevin will go out for the revive onto his teammate. Fredo continue on to be that basket player is. We are talking Olympics here left and right today.
Olympics all the way, huh? And all go. Net last minute to get one. Yes, it's on beauty. Taking back the revenge on Tara. Looking at that, he's really trying to pin down Tara as he can because he saw how you are just, no, brother, I'm leaving you. And yeah, that's a set part of dramatic in the game now. Back to Biu. He's hovering still over Tara's side. But we do have Geek fam on the higher ground and they cannot be too careful with this because the moment they are focusing too much on Tara, another team will step in and take the kills out of them.
And now Matoy looks like he will toss the grenade onto the side of the smokes now where Tara is mostly at. And looks like Yoodo managed to get the onto Dolly. They are still in this game, ladies and gentlemen. Matoy now spraying on Tara, but then again, not managed to get a knock off just yet. But Rocky looks like he's in trouble. Oh, Rocky just showing again why he is the star man for Bigetron at this point. He is only team member left standing. Kevin and Hydra is bleeding out. And looks like Kevin will be sent back to the lobby. Hydra is still around though. Rocky, you do not have any more healing items on your side. It's going to be tough for him. Okay, they will make the rush in. They will try to find whoever they can. Rocky have been blown out back to the lobby, and last survivor Ichong as well being taken into the lobby again.
Now circles shrinking more and more harder for the players to squeeze in, pincing themselves, taking everybody down is in their way. Psycho, Luxy already tossed that name a little bit offside, but it's going to be okay. Yoodo Drax on the other end, trying to stay put on where the gang is. That brother has been present in the middle. At the same time, Luxy trying to get the flanks here and go on into the vehicle. Drax try to finish that one off, but kind of a hard point there. Tara just around the corner, BB just migrating himself, making sure they got a slot in that circle. Outside, keep on spraying outside, exploding on Damn Rude, and Damn Rude is really not happy right now. And back to Yoodo gang, going against Team Secret again.
Oh, this could be a revenge moment for Yoodo gang. Fredo is going in with the micro. Managed to get shots onto Matoy. Matoy now has been sent to the lobby, and looks like Team Secret having Biu to fend it off. And now Luxy on the other side uses the first aid. He will be sieged down by Yoodo. Now he will need to stay quiet because that's just in front of him. Luxy still has a full squad that they can use in terms of numbers. He can just finish one side of Medvedev. And now looks like Luxy managed to get a knock off of Drax. Now they do know who's on the other side. Atai 10K will be taken out by Manpara. Now they're just trading off either Psycho will be taken out by Jumper. Atai 10K finish off, but look at this. Jumper have been knocked down afar. Manparang with base from the structure. Fredo still alive there, surviving his teammate Drax, and they will continue to be on the side of Luxy.
Oh, but back to Fredo we go with a micro. Clutch this one now, tossing nades and tossing. Also return with the Molotovs there. Luxy holding it up real high. Get on the Fredo. And see the silhouette. Penny straight on top, not whiffing at all. Straight on point, and his precision on that micro Uzi was perfectly well done. Tossing to another nade against Tara and that Brotherhood there. Geek fam just around the corner, and Geek QB happens to stuck in between singles for Biu. Still Hearts hanging onto the corner of that circle, and Yoodo Fredo is actually going in all out. It's not backing down, but Tara managed to take down on the sister team. That Brotherhood going against Yoodo and Tara at the same time. The last chicken dinner team, can they hold and clutch this one? Now still Hearts have to block into. That's a hard point coming out for Tara against Steel Hearts against Team Secret, Yoodo, and this is just a mess coming out from this team. 5 teams left.
Oh, I do Steel Hearts now. Steel Hearts is three team members. Ideal is clutching out for his team. Imagine what they could have done if they could complete 4 team, but well, they are playing with 3 team members. Ideal now being the star man for Steel Hearts here. Biu still surviving for Team Secret now. Yoodo on the other side though, so he will need to fight them off at some point. Now Geek fam is just setting QB, but I don't think they know the presence of each other. Now yeah, they do have the numbers here. Smokes is being deployed, but the circle is not kind to anybody. They need to make their way to the circle. The airdrop is right smack in the middle, so who will go for it? It could be GANK because they are just the closest.
But then it's still anybody's game here. We talked about yesterday's game where Yoodo gang still had this can he clutch 1v3 there because Yoodo drags hovering around his crosshair right on top. QB at the same time, just on top of Biu. QB Sentry just didn't Geek Fam QB and Yoodo gang at that point. Still Hearts Ideal. I have a feeling this is gonna be Yoodo gangs. They have the power of firing, but at the same time, rolling these 3 teams going against them because Yoodo gang is nitpicking on every single team, saying that move boys, get out of the way boys, and we're just gonna get into circle no matter what. And Geek Fam Team Secret Steel Hearts, can they hang on to their position? The shrinking of the blue is a real. We're down to phase 7 now. Few more phases, there will be no more circles, but then you're gonna have to wait and see for the next couple of minutes.
It's tough for Ideal here because Biu has his crosshair on the side of Ideal. The shots being sprayed, just pinned down Ideal on the other side. The vehicle will be exploded. I'm not sure how much healing does Ideal has left, but don't think it can last for long. But now looks like attention on the other side. QB still hanging on to the med, will be deployed by QB, and now he will still need to make a move into the circle. It will suffer Biu, and they do still numbers though. Biu is also tanking the circle. Oh, Ideal managed to knock down the Fredo, but Hazel will take off Ideal, and there goes the journey of Steel Heart. And now that the top 2 teams, and looks like the one and only Yoodo gang game Batchin winner!
Well, you don't need mathematics and physics to actually ace one out to know that Yoodo gang will take that fight. Obviously, they get more men than that than the rest of the team that actually on the top 4 just now. 1v1, v1, and v3. Of course, the 3 will go against the other teams there. Easy peasy come out from Yoodo gang. Facing this one, just take another chicken today. Look at that stand-up posing. Even Drag taking out his glasses just to make sure he's synchronized with the rest of the team there. I really like their pose here, showing their confidence, coming out strong. Yoodo gang again try to cut Secret and Bapak off for the overall standings, not giving it freely for the kills, but they gained a lot of points. I do want to know how much kills they have for the last game.
Yeah, it'll be nice to see later, which I'm sure we'll see later on in the standings. But then again, Yoodo and Team Secret, well, they're not too far away in terms of standings based on this game. So in terms of overall standings, I'd say it's still very close for these 2 teams. Won't affect too much, I'd say, in terms of their placement. But then again, it shows that these teams, they are still on their best game today. So now they know that their quality parts. I'm surprised they actually Ideal managed to survive towards the end, and I'm actually quite surprised that they're dealing with 3 team members. If only they have 4 complete team members, it could be a different story there. Maybe second, maybe clutching it out, wouldn't know for now. But then again, a good play by Ideal. He got those shots in left and right, just hanging up for his team. It was a great performance there, I say. Just if only we see this from day one, from the start, and the rest of the Singaporean teams, the charts would be really different.
Like you said, when they have a mindset of they have nothing to lose, that's where they just bring their best out of them, which is a little bit too late when it comes to the final week. Oh man, they have to change their mindset for next season. Hopefully they have more confidence on themselves for the Singaporean teams, and we are hoping for Brunei's team as well next season. Hopefully, please pray for that. But for those of you guys are watching, did that game satisfy you? Was that surprising to see you getting another chicken in it? Man, I think, come on. Give it to Traitor or Divinity, please. They need 1 chicken too.
Alright, Traitor, Divinity, just let them have 1. Let them have 1, because I'm sure if there's a live arena again, imagine either of these teams getting the chicken dinner, the whole arena again, whoa, shaking, like everyone would cheer for them. But of course, we still have 5 more games today and wait and see us. Anything could happen to this. And well, one thing that won't change that Nobu is still sitting there. There you go. Oh, there you go. Woken up by the mommy.
And I'm gonna wake up around the game 5th or 6th later on, where the heat is really on fire. But we're gonna jump into the highlights. I know some of you guys missed it, but why? It's a really amazing game just now. And the circle is really punishing for most of the players. They have a long walk or jog to go to cross the map there. Last Survivor, they've been taking a fight after fight since the start of the game. They even almost survived till the end of the couple few phases, but EVOS VIP again, taken down by Team Secret. They need to make it out of something, because apparently they just didn't manage to secure themselves at top 3 every single time.
Yeah, that's right. But well, it's tough, but realistically, it's still still the second game of the day. We'll see what happens as we go on the day. But then again, well, let's just keep track that teams did get the rubber chicken dinner today, just to let you guys know again in case you guys missed this match. But looking at the highlights right now, just look at the clump and all these in circles, like all the big teams, all the Team Secret now, they really fend off with not for the long time, I'd say. And Rocky, man, this guy is just a star man for Bigetron. It's unlucky that he did not have any more items, but other than that, in terms of skill, this guy is doing the business for Bigetron.
But other than that, I do see Esports Syndicates has been putting down a lot of kills here, have been going a bit aggressive than they how used to be. Look at that, keep taking after one another. And then Yoodo gang just have to fight with every single team possible. Taking down Net is not an easy task. They were the last candidate in the last match in Sanhok. But Yoodo gang, Fredo, he made the call here. He is the fragger just now, making sure that he put his 100% trust for the rest of the team to cover his back. And Team Secret still managed to squeeze the very last minute. Tara, most of them are being wiped by the blue there. But it's just a tough call for those that actually don't have enough numbers here. Numbers trumps them all in the last minute, which taken by Yoodo gang. Nice teamwork coming out from these teams. Amazing performance, consistently getting themselves almost chicken dinners every year. We're jumping off to the standings.
And of course, the standings here still shows that Net were hanging on to pole position with 13 kills, 39 points. Yoodo gang climbing it up from page 2 to kills, 31 points. Bigetron Arrow 15 kills, 28 points. Survivor R2K 12 kills, 24 points. Team Bosskurr with 6 kills, 21 points. Geek Fam M1 4 kills, 19 points. Steelheart Esports 18 points. Towa Esports 7 kills, 16 points. Steelheart, glad to see you on page 1.
Almost rocking double digit there as well for the Singaporean teams here, 7th place. But that is a lot of kill volume last game here. Bigetron, they got themselves extra 2 more kills. They're kind of out quite early on. Bigetron in the last game, they got 13 kills. But now Net Brother, with securing that chicken dinner, got themselves at 1st place. Not much of a big difference between the 1st and 2nd placement. Hopping on to the 2nd place, Team Secret is going really low profile today. Tara Proyecto X on 9th placement, 60 points. Tie with Team Secret MY on 10th placement. They have 5 kills each of them, same draw kills and points there. Well, 11th place Miss Rose Syndicate at 14 points, 4 kills in total. ESG Gaming 12 points with 12th placement at 10 kills, 13 points. Traitor Esport climbing up a bit with 13 placement, 5 kills, 12 points, and EVOS VIP on 14th placement, 6 points in total. XPERT MY 15 placement, 4 points. DivinityEsport playing really tough spot on them, having a bad day there. DivinityEsport 16th place, 3 points, 1 kill overall. The only Singaporean teams in this 2nd page for now, and it seems like they are having a real tough time to start with.
It doesn't help that they are playing players today, but look at this overall match again. Rocky pay off the charge with 6 kills, tied on with 2nd place Bravo with 6 kills, followed by Rocky's teammate here. We do see Kevin with 5 kills and SP with 4 kills, 4th place, and 5th place is Links with 4 kills, and our max kill is at an average 258, and mortal headshots is 15 total headshots.
Well, average overall, I guess, for the game, nothing spectacular or out of the norm. Pretty impressive for fans here, still keeping up in the consistency. Well, we're gonna have to hop on to Miramar next. Hopefully, we will see something new. You can, but it's gonna be an anybody's game. Hopefully, Geek fam can get back to their track there, but they are more than secure for the top teams going into the team standings. But we do want to see for overall marks, can they make it out for EVOS Rapid? That's worrying me most. Second, Bosskurr, can they climb that up and exchange places with some of the teams? Same goes for Esports. But then we're gonna have to wait and see into the third match of today. But I do like the community in the chat though. They even noticed those who are actually not present today. I love when these guys bonding out in a tournament. This is what is about. It's about building bridges and relationships across the world. And you guys are just slamming it.
Yeah, it's nice actually because it's not only viewers from Malaysia, we have viewers from various different countries actually in the English chat. So glad you guys could join as well. I know sometimes it's tough because of time zone, maybe because different times some of you just woke up. Then again, the commitment to always be there. You know who you are. Thank you so much for watching the show every day as well. Some are there from day one. Wow, such big fans of PUBG Mobile PML.
Oh yeah, I love the chat so much. Oh, group hug you guys. But don't go anywhere yet. We're not done for the day. Final day today. Make sure you tell your dad, your aunt, your grandpa, your grandma, even your grandchildren if you're actually a grandpa. I'm looking for a grandpa team next year, maybe. Yep, just bring them over and watch the last day of the league. We are on the 3 weeks tournament, already on the last final day, have only 4 games left today, so be sure to stay tuned with us. Don't go anywhere, or you might just miss a lot of action for the very last day here.
What better thing to do than on a Sunday than having a family in front of a screen, watching all together, screaming, shouting off, then just shooting to your favorite team. The best activity fan bonding that can happen, right guys? Lots of love.
Yeah, and be sure to drop which are your prediction for the MVP weekly. I do want to know, bot 6 or whatever the individual anti. Do update us, and we're waiting for your call of that prediction. But before that, we're gonna take a break. Don't go anywhere, or we might miss you. Stay tuned with us for next couple of games.
Halo, saya Naki dari tim Geek Fam.
Hello, nama saya Imam Parang daripada tim Yoodo Gang.
Saya Bosskurr daripada Bigetron.
大家好，我是 Team NoRecoil 的 Stone IK。
Hello, I'm Kuzal from VIP Squad.
Saya Han X daripada tim Bosskurr.
Ya, saya Emi Muhammad.
Hi guys, I'm Chuchu Gaming.
Hello guys, saya Secret Go.
Hi, saya J Hunter.
Hey guys, I hope you guys are enjoying the PMPL. My name's Contra, and I am the caster as well as the operations manager for Resurgence. So as you all know that there is a virus spreading around, which is the COVID-19. So here are some tips to stay safe during this critical moment.
So langkah yang pertama, korang kena basuh tangan selama 20 saat menggunakan air dan sabun.
Langkah kedua adalah menggunakan hand sanitizer bila anda tidak dapat membasuh tangan.
若没能洗手，可以使用含有酒精成分的消毒剂来洗手。
Nombor 3, elakkan memegang mata, hidung dan mulut korang ketika tangan korang kotor.
Jika batuk dan bersin, tutup mulut dan hidung menggunakan tisu.
Pakai mask jika anda pergi keluar ataupun anda pergi ke tempat yang ramai orang. Jika anda tidak pakai, sememangnya sangat-sangat berbahaya.
Avoid crowded areas and taking public transportation.
Okey, tips dia adalah korang kena minum air, kerap minum air dan makan vitamin dan bersenam setiap hari untuk menguatkan stamina badan.
Jikalau anda pada batuk ataupun bersin, jangan lupa untuk tutup bahagian hidung dan mulut anda supaya orang lain tidak mendapatkan virus tersebut.
Jika anda mengalami demam atau apa-apa kesakitan atau apa-apa jenis kelemahan, pastikan anda berjumpa dengan doktor dengan segera ataupun pakar perubatan. Bermula dengan saya dan juga korang, kita perlu bekerjasama untuk mengelakkan dan menghapuskan virus corona ini ataupun dikenali sebagai COVID-19.
Traitor ni dia orang macam happy dan selalu juga buat kelakar, kadang-kadang hamba. So dia juga kalau time scrim ke time training ke dia selalu serius. Tapi ada juga banyak main-main dia. Lepas tu dia suka mandi bogel lah. Sebab saya selalu tengok dia dekat stream je, saya tak tahu personality dia kalau time serius macam mana. So time kita orang training, so banyak benda saya belajar pasal dia juga. Walaupun dia tak ada pengalaman main PMCO, tapi dia pun ada juga something yang saya boleh belajar daripada dia. Sebab dia ada skill dan gameplay dia tersendiri lah. So dia cepat senang nak dapat chemistry tu sebagai teamwork.
Saya rasa dia boleh buat untuk PMPL ni sebab kami memang dah cuci habis lah dia. So saya rasa dia akan berjaya lah untuk PMPL ni. Okay, personality dia macam funny sikit. So macam dia macam jadi menceriakan keadaan lah. Kalau macam team tengah stres ke apa, so dia akan menceriakan balik dan so santai balik lah. Dan training pun sama, dia akan kadang dia buat lawak bodoh dia, situ lah. Okay, so mula-mula Fredo ni mula-mula diintroduce kepada saya melalui jumper. So jumper cakap nak Fredo, and then saya tak yakin sangat pada mulanya. Dan lepas kita orang try out Fredo dengan jumper, then baru saya dapat rasakan yang Fredo ni boleh main. So dia ada skill lah, dia boleh control dia punya pressure. Peminat-peminat Fredo jangan lupa follow page Mamparang.
Alright, pada mulanya Mamparang tanya saya nak cari player, dan saya cakap dengan Mamparang Fredo adalah pilihan saya sebab saya pernah bermain tournament kecil dengan Fredo dalam satu tim. So saya rasa Fredo adalah pilihan saya sebab dia punya individu skill dia tinggi. Lepas tu dia tak blur, kadang-kadang ada idea dia walaupun dia kurang bercakap, tapi apa yang dia nak buat tu kadang-kadang betul. Fredo ni seorang yang sempoi, funny punya orang. Dia selalu buat kelakar dengan tim dan dia jarang serius dengan sesiapa pun dan mudah berkawan. Tahu semuanya sempoi, sporting.
Okay. Alright dah. Hello, saya Fredo daripada tim Yoodo Gang. Perasaan nak pergi PMPL, excited lah sebab ni first tournament yang besar, liga yang besar untuk saya dekat scene PUBG Mobile ni. So memang excited gila, tak sabar nak bertanding dengan tim-tim top dekat Malaysia ni lah. Latar belakang saya dari kecil lagi main game. So itulah dari kecil main game, last sampai ke sini, ke PUBG Mobile. Itulah tu. Okay, at first saya dapat tahu PUBG Mobile dia daripada PC, PUBG PC kan. And then time tu tak ada PC lagi nak main. One day keluarlah PUBG Mobile. And then saya cuba. Masa tu saya cuba yang China version. And then keluar global version. And then bila dah start keluar global version tu, saya start main. And then firstly casually lah, main untuk casual lah. And then tak tahu lah sampai tahap ni. Ya. Mula-mula saya start casually. Lepas tu saya buat team sendiri, nama dia Belacang Gaming. And then kita orang masuk tournament-tournament kecil lah kat Malaysia and everything. One day Jumper ajak saya masuk team Yoodo Gang. The one and only Yoodo Gang. Jadi dekat situ saya start masuk Yoodo Gang, and then sampai sinilah. Kat sinilah saya sekarang. Ya. Untuk peminat, saya tak panggil peminat lah, selalunya saya panggil kawan ataupun family. Kepada korang semua, thank you very much for the great support yang korang berikan kepada saya, kepada tim apa semua. Keep on supporting us dekat Liga PMPL ni. 3 minggu yang lama ni, kalau kita orang tusun ke, jangan lose hope. Keep on supporting us. Ya. Bagi. Sebenarnya J, aku lagi minat on the go cast daripada kau cast. Tapi itulah malangnya on the go dah retired daripada casting. Jadi terpaksalah tengok kau je yang cast sorang-sorang nanti. Itu yang sedih tu. Tapi apa-apa jangan masukkan kat drama J Lodi. Santai. Dulu saya ada main kompetitif untuk game yang lain dengan team yang lain, team Bosskurr. Dengan teammate-teammate saya ni suka buat lawak lah time in game. So contoh masa tu sangat-sangat genting ke, sangat-sangat yang pressure dia tinggi, kita rakan. Kadang-kadang tu adalah orang tu tiba-tiba terspoil benda yang lawak tau. And then satu team tu tergelak. And then kita orang refresh balik mood kita orang santai balik and then just play on. So benda ni tak tahu sebab dah terbawa-bawa dengan team lama kan. Sebab saya dengan team lama tu pun nak dekat team 3 tahun. So bila dah pergi ke team ni, saya bawa lah benda tu. Perangai tak boleh hilang.
Team Geek Fam yang kita orang selalu jumpa sebab kita orang tempat load kita orang berdekatan dengan dia dan rotate kita orang pun lebih kurang sama. So memang kita orang akan jumpa dia lah. Masalah dia, perasaan dia rasa nak bunuh Noki. Kenapa? Sebab rambut dia warna putih.
Betul.
Team yang kita orang aim juga, team Geek Fam juga. Sebab dia point yang kita orang tak jauh juga.
Dan rambut Noki putih.
Dan sebab dia CEO.
Yes. Dia CEO untuk Geek Fam.
Diorang rasa kita orang macam tengah-tengah je. Tak kuat, tak lemah. Itu je lah. Tak, rasa je, rasa
kayu manis.
Rasa kayu manis lah aku rasa.
Dia rasa mencabar lah. Momen yang kita orang tak boleh nak lupakan pada minggu kedua, hari kelima, game kelima, match Miramar.
Dia macam tu.
Yes. Sebab dalam game itu kita mendapat rentak untuk bermain sebagai satu pasukan dan mempunyai kerjasama yang tinggi. Cerita dia, kita orang tak tahu nak gimana. Jadi apa yang kita nampak kat depan, kita orang langgur.
Kita langgur je lah.
Menang tak menang, belakang kira janji kita orang dapat langgur.
Yang penting cuba.
Yang penting kita dapat cuba dan cuba ambil position tu. Kalau menang kita cuba lagi, kita cuba. Alhamdulillah dapat nombor 2. Tak chicken. Tapi kita puas hati lah. Punca dia captain. Captain tak beritahu enemy tu kat belah kiri, kat pokok. Dia cakap kiri je, tak beritahu kat pokok.
Yang lawan tim Singapura tu.
Lawan pula tim Singapura dia Aisyah. Punca lawan ni.
Captain lah. Tukar captain lah aku rasa.
Tukar captain lah aku rasa.
Tukar jersey lah aku rasa.
So plan saya untuk Yoodo ni tak susah pun sebabkan diorang semua ni dah pandai main. Jadi just tukarkan konsisten diorang, momentum diorang, mental terutama. Jadi apa yang diorang main dekat Liga ni bawa ke grand final, which is jangan ada benda-benda yang diubah, just perbaiki benda yang dah salah sebelum ni. So target kita untuk grand final ni macam biasa lah, normal. Sampai masuk grand final automatik nak jadi pemenang, nak jadi champion. Jadi kita bukan setakat untuk jadi champion, tapi dengan performance yang terbaik. Target kita ialah performance yang terbaik. Champion bonus.
Okay, siapa yang nak belajar cara-cara tournament untuk PUBG Mobile, korang boleh tengok tournament-tournament yang lain dekat online lah. Korang boleh tengok. Korang boleh belajar kat sana, korang kopi cantik lah. Cari-cari dia drop ke mana, ikut-ikut. Jangan ikut cara dia. Sebab kita orang di mana only.
kata Malaysia tak nak susah lah.
Kita orang tak nak tapi susah jumpa orang.
Masalah yang dia hadapi untuk orang kurang berkomunikasi, macam masing-masing buat hal sendiri. So sebabkan kurang berkomunikasi, so performance tu boleh jatuh. Sebab bila kurang komunikasi, kita tak dapat info. Kadang-kadang macam nampak enemy tak beritahu semua, so tu dari situ boleh performance drop. Dan overcome untuk dapatkan balik tu semangat, kita orang habis game kita bincang balik pun semua dan jumpa coach yang baik.
Harapan Yoodo Gang untuk PPL ni, untuk Liga ni, kita orang berharap dapat top 3 dan dapat champion dekat Grand Final, so dapat auto slot ke World Championship.
Hai guys, inilah dia Yoodo Gang. Minggu ketiga, so kita akan buat benda yang paling baik. Kalau kita tengok kalau kita lihat performance yang sebelum-sebelum ni macam kurang sikit kan. So minggu ketiga ni Yoodo back. Yoodo is back. Yoodo back.
Selalu jumpa banyak tim sebenarnya, tapi mostly tim Unbeatable dengan tim Secret. So kalau Unbeatable tu, kalau awal-awal circle, kita orang takkan ambil fight, kita orang akan main save lah. Tapi bila orang nak fight, kita terpaksa fight lah. Tak tahu lah, itu ikut macam mana dia ikut. Kalau dia nak fight, kita fight lah. Kalau kita menang, itu rezeki lah. Itu rezeki. Tapi kalau bab Team Secret ni, kita orang akan tengok situation. Tapi kebanyakan kita orang akan lari lah, lari pada Team Secret sebab kita tahu kan firepower diorang macam mana. Tapi sekarang ni kita orang cuba ubah gameplay kita orang, sebab kita nak tambahkan kill sebanyak, tambah banyak kill point. So kita orang akan ikut situation lah, mesti ikut situation.
Untuk minggu ketiga kita orang aim tim Singapura, ke semua tim Singapura. So kita orang akan cari sebab diorang ni jenis nak langgar semua tim Malaysia.
Barbar.
Diorang nak barbar, kita bagi lah. Lepas tu kita tengok siapa yang tusun dulu.
Kami rasa kami dalam top team juga. Sebab pengalaman kami banyak juga daripada DivinityEsport, dari CG, tournament-tournament kecil. Kami join dalam Malaysia ni. Kami join sebab nak cari experience yang banyak untuk tournament macam ni, macam PPL. Dalam PPL pun kita boleh cari experience juga dengan tim-tim kuat lain. Perasaan tu rasa teruja lah lawan dengan tim PMCO, tim global kan. Kami harap kami dapat bagi saingan yang kuat lah kepada diorang.
Kau sir.
Kau.
Hebat. Hebat.
Pertama ni chicken dinner kita orang tak lupakan dua kali chicken satu hari. Pertamanya di map Miramar. Miramar tu kita orang masuk circle awal tengah, kita hold, kita tembak yang mana yang masuk circle. Time tu kita orang dapat kill banyak lah juga gitu. So kita orang fight last circle tu kita orang sebaik lah. Circle tu kita dapat chicken dinner. Di map Sanhok pula kita orang circle tu jauh juga lah, kita rotate lah. Jauh nasib baik lah tak ada orang rotate kat tempat kita orang tu. Tapi kita orang nak masuk circle tu, luar circle tu dah ramai orang. Kita ambil kesempatan untuk dapatkan kill, kita habiskan dia orang. Lepas tu kita
berani lah.
Berani lah untuk lawan.
Tu tak fikir pasal chicken lah, kita orang just fikir pasal kill point. Tahun ni orang kata siapa yang dapat circle dia menang lah. So tak expect circle tu ada dekat kita orang. Plan kita orang untuk ke grand final, kita orang perlu prepare dari segi mental, communication, teamwork, dan banyakkan lagi ulang kaji pasal pihak-pihak lawan punya strategi dan cara nak masuk circle dan bila masa kita orang nak ambil fight. dan juga tu lah, harap-harap kita orang dapat konsisten lagi dalam grand final. Okay, dalam PUBG ni ada 3 paling penting basic yang korang kena ada: teamwork, communication dan juga mental dalam satu team. Dan perbanyakkan lagi lah tengok gameplay orang dekat Facebook Live seperti Mamparang, Fredo, Jumper,
top
yang top streamer ada top player yang orang kata yang pernah pergi BMCO. Perbanyakkan lagi tengok cara dorang main, gameplay dorang. So dari situ kita kena belajar daripada dorang untuk nak mantapkan lagi gameplay kita.
Harapan kita orang ni untuk PMPL, kita orang harap kita orang konsisten dan lebih boleh kejar point lah yang dekat top 8 kat atas. Dan kita lepas PMPL, harapan kita orang akan lebih banyak lagi nak belajar gameplay orang lain. So kita harap kita boleh pergi ke global lah. Global.
Okay guys, dan minggu ketiga kami daripada tim Tara Proyecto X, jangan lupa support kita orang di PMPL MYSG 2020. Harap kita orang dapat masuk grand final. See you guys there.
We're back. Our coffee break thoroughly. This is still the PUBG Mobile Professional League Malaysia Singapore 2020, brought to you by PUBG Corporation, 10 Games, as well as Lightspeed and Quantum Studios. And every one of you, you are watching this on our official live stream partner, Facebook Gaming. Together with us, the club, the beautiful, gorgeous, magnificent, felicent, and a lot of other things that I can't rhyme anymore. Choo choo!
Oh yeah, he's trying to get my coffee by doing that now. Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're down to the third game today. It was a beautiful game, beautiful day. Raining cats and dogs outside. I love this kind of weather most, but yeah, you're gonna hear some thunderclaps here and then. Sorry about that. I can't mute my mic for that, and I cannot see Nature's. You're gonna stop Nature from doing his work, right? But then do drop out your comment section below. Which team do you think get the weekly MVP and the individuals? We have a lot of names coming up for you low but high all the way, and there's a couple of teams like Bapak, 6-0 along the way. I'm looking over maybe Jenny or even somebody else, Voki probably, or even things teams like we're looking about Damru, but Damru being pinned down quite a lot these days. So I'm hoping he can just put more points on that kill, you know, scoring out 3 points all the way. But back about the game, just now, who is still at the bottom 16 there? Can they be safe? Can they be silently waiting for the teams to come out, or do they have to push all their way in and bring up their ends game?
It is still the same. Let's see here, just outside a border here. It is still the same for now, right? But everyone's starting to close the gap. It is still Esports at 17 and Bosskurr at 18. Thank you so much for keeping track of the numbers, by the way, ladies and gentlemen in chat. So, but they are knocking on the door. If I am from FV now, I can't leave this game today. It's going to be crazy feeling now. But of course, fans of Yoodo Gang, here are the stats for your favorite team. Total kills are 360 total kills. 13 chicken dinners already. I think they are leading the charts right now.
They are number one in terms of getting the most chicken for themselves. I think they are more than stuffing enough the chickens in their tummy, because apparently they are very happy about their performance. But will they get triple chicken dinners? Look at that, the highest win rate throughout this tournament, 40.6%. My goodness, with that total damage of hitting 70,000 over. But I think some teams are hitting more higher than, but not that much of. Team Secret, I think, was second to that for the 11 or 12 chicken dinners there. But yep, right now Yoodo Gang with the most chicken for today. But will they catch up? Bapak Ice not playing anymore today. Sit this one out. You won't cut that for the most chicken dinner. But they probably still at number one spot. I do heard Bapak already got themselves at 4-digit thousand over points. Will they catch up a little bit on Yoodo Gang as well as Team Secret today?
Yep. Will they catch up Pepper and Salt? Will it be even? So Team Secret still stand a chance though. We still have 4 more games today, ladies and gentlemen, for all these teams to just catch up with each other, whether it's on the top 3 or whether it's breaking into the top 16. Yes, they still can. EVOS VIP, I'm looking at you guys as well. Again, please, my opinion is that just go for positioning points. I think EVOS VIP have been taking a couple of fights. Okay, it's questionable whether it's necessary or not. Then again, try for those position points, just like how Steelheart played game before this. They played for positioning, and Akil managed it up to like what, 5th, 4th place for his team. So that's very decent points for his team, like on page 1. So that's a good effort for them. But of course, next map will be the none other than Miramar. Who will the dust here?
It used to be Geek Fam's game all the way from Miramar. Then it's gonna be a total 3rd week or final week here. Hopefully they are a-okay for Geek Fam. They are playing it very nice this week. I'm surprised how I miss them being rude, you know.
Yeah, I see, at least since it's today's last day of the league. Of course, Geek Fam have qualified themselves into the grand final. At least let's see Damroot being really rude again for the last day of the league. Right? Like, just put on a good show for all of us. We'd like to see. We'd like to have that shout. Damroot is just so rude to everyone.
Yeah, he's damn nice these days. Maybe he's just being low profile and just not showing too much threat for the end, because there are some teams that actually slow down a bit, not because they don't want to put all they have, but they are trying to preserve and conserve their energy and their strategy for the grand finals. Do remind you again, 13, 14, 15th of April, which is going to be 8 more days starting today. Do lock yourself those dates, because that will be the grand finals coming up for you guys for the Malaysian qualifiers, and Malaysian representative will be known that day as well.
Correct. And of course, do stay tuned to the PUBG Facebook page, official Facebook page, for official announcement on what time will be, what sort of smash will we have. Maybe BM versus English casters.
No.
I won't mind trying to take J Hunter, you know. Let's see who's the better bald guy.
I don't want to do that. Why? Out by you, GANK. Not to say that I'm pro. I'm just really bad at the game, you know. But yep, that's why I'm sitting at the caster's desk. I'm proud of myself there. doing a lot of analytical work. I'm like the highest IQ there is, like doing calculation. There you go. All the data's coming. Oh man, I'm so cool doing it, but never mind that. It's so lame. But back about the game, we are looking into the third game today, which is gonna be Miramar. Like you said, Claire, who will take away the Miramar chicken dinner, and maybe an Arabian chicken at that, because we're looking at Geek fam trying to get at least one chicken dinner. They got themselves rubber chicken yesterday. Maybe the curse be fallen upon them.
Well, yeah, I know how to call the curse today because just now when the dinner was done for drinking, right? We know that Team Secret actually got the chicken dinner, but the face came out was Geek fam. So I'm not sure the curse is based on the graphics or based on the actual chicken dinner. So, but so far both teams have not gotten themselves an actual chicken dinner yet. But the first two games today, two big teams, Net as well as again, they managed to get the chicken dinner. We have since yesterday at least, or starting the day before, this referring to my notes here, pretty much of the day before as well, part of the day before, we have not seen one of those like underdog or those second half teams actually gotten a chicken dinner. So still waiting for you guys, and especially for Traitor, especially for Divinity. I know it's going to be a little bit struggle for them because they may continue to play on the rest of the day with 3 team members. Hopefully you can get a chicken dinner with 3 team members. It's just going to be history down books.
Because the middle dots are there.
Oh yeah, because the middle dogs are there as well.
I just want to put that one out, just that one point.
Middle dog. Who's
Go on, you're so
saying
clever.
that? Oh yeah, that was Resurgence, I think, calling us a middle dog. Yeah, Resurgence called us a middle dog. Are they middle dog, ladies and gentlemen? Put your thoughts in the comment section. We'd like to know as well. But come on, Resurgence really middle dog? Nah, they're okay.
They are invited for sure, but we gotta jump into the game very soon. Be calm, relax, do drop by your predictions. I do want to see, okay, what are your predictions for the MVP for the final week here? Team as well as individual. Well, individual, we can say it's kind of Yuhai's game. He got last time 20 kills himself. Maybe he got the most KDA there, I'm not sure. He got himself the first week. And maybe the opening and they close taken up by Yuhai, but there's still a lot of chances there for the A versus C today if they really going out for the kill.
Okay, I'm prepared for prediction because I did that prediction in my unofficial post-show stream last night. There'll be a couple of fans who actually come and chat with me as well. So my prediction for EP individual would be Rock from Bigetron. He came out of nowhere. He showed a solid performance and he's not backing it up. So that's my prediction. And for best team of the week, my prediction is Axis MBX because they also came out of nowhere and they were outside of the top scene, if I remember correctly. They managed to climb themselves very comfortably now within the top 16 with the chicken dinners throughout this week. So my prediction is Rocky for individual, and on the best team will be Axis MPX. But of course, we'd like to hear your thoughts in the comment section as well.
There you go. I think that's a very good point coming out from Cloud there, because apparently everybody forgot how well Axis MP has been performing this week. They have pinning down quite a number of kills there and making sure they got the I think one of the most exponentially growing team for the final week as well. So do open your eyes and watch it out for Axis MPX for the weekly MVP team. Speaking of that, I have to totally agree about Kage though. He actually slammed down quite a number of kills this week alone. So maybe we're gonna see a different person taking down for the KDA. We're talking about just this week, not the overall yet, just KDA this week. Before that, we got a queue coming up for the game Miramar coming up soon. We're gonna jump into one of the largest map there is, Circle. Kind to the players.
Minus Delta, come on, it's gonna be the second last Miramar map for the league. Minus Delta, I know it's very unlikely. Come on, the Circle God is here, my prayer, Circle God. Give us one, like, finally see a Minus Delta Circle. Alright, come on. I know some of the comment section did mention that you want those circle sniping spots. So you like snipe actions. I did see that in the comment section. So, well, everyone has their favorite, but Choo-Choo, what's your favorite? Choo-Choo likes a nice circle.
Oh, I do want to see a spawn island for Erangel. maybe on it, like you guys said, the prisoner Miramar, which is the spawner. Usually the spawner won't be in the circle, guys. That's a shame. But we jump into the Miramar with a car at the size of that Dignet there. We're gonna have a secret on later on, but these are the featured players. Look at that. Damroot is there again. I shot this time. Geek fan from QB. Atai squeezing in. Look at that number of chicken dinner. The minimum is 7 this time, but net chasing around secret 11 chicken dinner and 12 of them. And look at that number of kills. Damroot racking it up a little bit more with 112 with flight path. I can see.
Okay, there is a probability here based on this path. If Chuchu's theory of saying the circle will be on the opposite side of the flight, we stand a chance, guys. We stand a chance. It's a slim chance, slim as me, but then again, still a little chance. But it just being real, of course, it could favor to like a sniping game towards the end. So we'll see how it goes. Well, okay, if it really happens, maybe let it be Creator Fields, because Creator Fields is also really tricky to play, right? So we'll see how it goes there. Now, all the teams will jump out here. We will see if any teams want to make any engagement. So far from jump, don't see any teams really going to overlap. Maybe Miss Rose Esports, Traitor, but we'll see if they really want to go head to head with each other. Because Traitor Esports, nothing, Miss Rose here, pretty much nothing to lose as well. Now, the circle as close as you can get.
The moment that I feel like I want to give him straight back up, but the moment I want to call it, but yeah, I don't get to squeeze in and that talk just now. But Hechimasera probably will be in there, and I think it's harder to play than Creative Fields. Look at that terrain going on, and the hills are way up high there. Team Secret already parked themselves in St. Martin. We do know how they're going to come up to Chumasera later on. But the thing is, Last of Us straight go into Chumasera this time, single Steel Hearts, nobody around Valdemar. They can actually go to Valdemar if they want. It'll be a very safe passage because not much team coming out over from that southern side of the map.
Okay. Well, yeah, a lot of safe plays, but look at it. Yoodo Gang as well. On the north, they have another team in their compound as well. So it looks like we will see an early engagement here for Yoodo Gang. Yes, they are sharing the same compound as another team here. Looks like Ara is in the same house as Yoodo Gang. So who will fend off each right now? We do see here now inside the jumper, he is across the rest of his team. They do have two on the side of Tara, closest to a jumper. Can get the early engagement. Now being spotted out the jumper by Lyrian. Looks like he has nothing and a lot of damage here. Jump shots do spray on the side of Lyrian, but Lyrian will need to find cover for now.
Tossing the nade, coming out from jumper straight away, just drop in. Just a couple of seconds into this first phase, but knocked down Lyrian right on top of the jumper. Getting a nade, Kobe at that. Perfect landing on. Will he finish it one off with a micro? He doesn't see any of Taras trying to save him. Maybe he will hop one down, but before that, need to give himself a little bit more safety measures here. Loot a little bit more, but no vest or actually helmet. So he's waiting for the rest of the Team Tara to rush right in. At the same time, replenish himself in terms of the ammunition in case he needs to fight with so many other teams. Molotov in his hands as well. Back on the second ground. There we go. On the second story, maybe going up onto that. Lyrian will not be finished because Maffin with the AKM already ready to actually scope down, maybe even help his friends here. Does he has a smoke grenade? That's a bigger question because he needs whatever it is to cover them out because Lyrian really bleeding out fast there. Jumper already wait if there's somebody trying to hop on off their stations.
Looks like Liz as well have been knocked down on the Traitor now. They do have the numbers, but on the side of Yoodo, they can go for the rush in, but they need to find where they are because urban warfare like this is not easy. There are multiple floors to go and check out the teams. Now, Army is shooting for the right angle. Drax is getting to links, but will he find out that Arms is there? Oh, Arms is still inside. This container looks like Drax. He does know someone is there, but oh, the pre-shot might come from Drax onto Arms. Will be knocked down and sent back to the lobby, and now Tara, he has one team member left, one more is bleeding out.
I do know Drax just now, it was a smart move, checking out if the loot been taken or not. The moment he saw there's a crate, actually a container there with the door open, and he knows that it should be there's some lootings in the middle. If he sees it disappeared, then he knows somebody else is inside. But now it's down to Muffin to just hold on responsibility here. Take one down on Jumper, but Muffin, can he clutch this one for the team? He doesn't have much. Level 1 vest, just one medkit, and he already used it. No more utility wise, but Fredo going in a little bit exposed there with no helmet. Will be rushing with the rest of the team. They got to spray. Tara be the first one to be out on the third match today, placing themselves the last in number 16. While Yoodo gang have 4 kills in their hands. Very clean approach coming out from that side.
And now we over to ESG versus Tongwao Esports. Tongwao needs those points on the if they want to pass FV in the overall standings into the top 16s. Now, Ape looks like he's leading out, but he does have 7 up to come revive him, so he will be okay. Now, while Pende as well as Hi, they will keep a lookout on the side of ESG. Superlam, Pemburu, Bravo, they are in the same compound. One more team member of ESG is not here, at least what we can see. So looks like there will be a max standoff here that we can see. It is the first circle, so everyone is still fine. Hi will put the energy drink, just ready if anything happens.
Speaking of Hi, he always been out of the team there, making sure he passed back the information to the rest of Team Tone. While they are trying to gain every point possible, every point is more than a diamond there. I cannot say something precious than that because apparently that's what it is for them. He has just slowly approaching. We do know how great Superlan when it comes to clutching it out for the team there. Here goes the circle. Right smack in the middle is Bigetron with Lost Donors around the corner. Nat is there as well. Usually Lost Donor will be okay, which is not in here today to play. Last Survivor is actually very smart, hovering around Chumasira in case the circle ended up there. That will be the strongest ground that you can get with the higher advantage in terms of the terrain playing. Still Hearts kind of fanned out, will be engaging towards EVOS, the VIP, who happens to walking down from the side of a map there. The rest of the team, Yoodo gang, will approach this quite late into the circle. Geek fam already on around Opozo playing at the rims, while the rest slowly but surely crawling themselves, squeezing into the circle as soon as possible.
Looks like ESG, they're not going to take part in this compound. Their leave is up, but look at this. Romeo, and they have easy to fend off. Dylan is been knocked. Romeo will need to pop out the revive on the side of Dylan. Dylan trying to crawl on Romeo, and Romeo will revive Dylan while being covered up by his teammates. The smoke will pop out by Lord while tries to give that cover angle. Now they do have this compound all to themselves. The opponent have been defeated. ESG on the still keeping eyes on the side of Tongwao Esports in case they make the rush in.
Do they want to rush in? That's a bigger question. I do see they are actually at a stalemate again. Both teams are not making a whatever. They are a bit too cautious, but VIP Heiko, what happened there? I just see from the kill fit, he dropped off from his vehicle.
Could probably besiege them from long range onto the vehicle shot, but not too sure about that. Well, 12 Esports, want to go for the aggression, they could. They do have the numbers, they do have the abilities on their side, and they do need the points, and that's really important as well. So something for them to balance off. Do they want to go for the rush or the playstone points? But look at this. Again, Bigetron and as well as Team Secret, they are across each other. Matoy and Aisha is doing what he does best. Right, now he has on pain that now being dropped out by Impact, and now but at the same time, now 2 other players of Bosskurr, they are on the other side of this Impact. Now being seen down, but the shots do connect on the side of Impact. The Blues are smashing both sides. Impact managed to get the knockdown. The back still survive, but not for long. Han X managed to get the range onto the side of Impact. Now hanging out for his team. The grenade will go off and try to now Palax will knock down as well. Han X is still hanging up for his team, but that grenade by Trixie wiping out Bosskurr, saving him. Can they make it for Jack? If they can, they maintain all 3 of their team members.
That's not a great result coming out from Bosskurr way, because Divinity, even though they are actually trying to get that chicken dinner for themselves today, plays on finish off Divinity. I don't think it's very good decision making by both of the teams, staying too much into the blue. We're talking about second phase here, but still okay enough to tank as long as they have enough utility to actually replenish themselves and reset that. But jumping back into the game, Geek fam, Yoodo gang, the one that actually will be coming out very late. Divinity lost a lot of members there. Probably 2 of them are a heavy casualty coming out. Divinity will be forced to fight again, while ESG, also Traitor, and Esports Syndicate coming out from Yoodo as well. A lot of gatekeeping coming out from the northern side, a little bit towards the east. Nobody coming out from the west. Apparently, it's a very clear path there. Great day coming out from Geek fam. Hopefully, they're having a great run. Blue skies all around, but XPERT and Y already engaging towards Team Secret, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm not sure if Juggernaut managed to be revived by the but if not, they will play on with team members. And now Miss Rose Esports, they have Traitor on the other side. Miss Rose is with the circle though, and Traitor is as well. So they okay for now in terms of skill positioning. And now Sin is Andy is alone though. So he's playing those long shots, but no big engagement for now. Heiko with this loot here. EVOS VIP is still in the game with 4 team members intact, and they do have vehicles as utility is pretty decent, except for a vest on high, which is just level 1 still. But then again, there is still opportunity for him to loot as they migrate from location to location.
Hopefully they do have the opportunities, because they need to play a very safe. EVOS VIP are the one that hanging on the thread here, if they can make it on for the finals, grand finals or not. Which, don't forget, again, 13th of April, okay? Rose Esport looking over, I think La Bandina quite okay with the higher grounds on their side. Fatih, we're already switching on to Car there, sniping every single thing out, which is Traitor. Probably just gonna visualize themselves, popping their heads too much. Overpick is never a good decision. Hopefully, Rose Esports Syndicates can hang on to here. Los Leones just across it, Team Secret arriving, making sure they reset everything. Martin need to exchange his vest there, kind of clipped up quite a lot. Will shred it in a couple of more bullets, while the rest of the team just going to reset and reposition themselves in Los Leones. Team Secret doing A-okay.
I'm impressed that he has good parking skills there. Looks like he's ready to take his license. But then again, now moving over, Yoodo gang are in the edge of the circle with being challenged. So they will be for now. Suprolan seems to be his team. Does not have Botox anymore. They are playing 3 team members. Yoodo gang is just outside of his house. Mara just trying to circle around, but then the blue zone is pressuring a little bit there. Then again, it's still the early, so it's still fine for Manparan to go in and out to get much loot as he can. And now we do see a Manparan. Looks like his leg is quite cute there. I'm just pointing that out.
Yep, I have to say that one. But Super Line going in already. Rose Esports indicates that. Sorry, it's Yoodo gang. Actually, on his knees. Ban it out as well, Mantara. Gotta have a bit salty moment there. While the rest of Yoodo get quite far apart from his captain. Super Lord calling it out for the team with the level 1 ammo. Now taking off from Mantara's head there. A level 3 at that. ESG Bravo taking down 1 more. And they are going on a fire. ESG just not stopping when it comes to killing. Just emerging on their kill points there. 1 kill point for sure. But Divinity right around the corner. They will go in. They are not backing down at all. Superlon. And look at that. Even a Thunderclap agrees to that. Divinity will be enclosed himself if they come down. Rushing it out. Superlon trying to fudge this. Oh, Pamburu just inside with a micro. There's a whole team being wiped out clean and clear. Squeaky one, just like, never mind that, Cloud. Yeah, take it away.
Okay, now I'm sad again that Divinity about that 14th place. This one is just bad and unlucky because it's just number against them. That's one thing. And ESG, they had the rush in because, well, you have the number. That's the best that of course ESG can do, and they did executed it really well. So Divinity again, no opportunity for them to get that chicken dinner in this map. We'll have another 3 more games to get that chicken dinner on the board. Now I'm just curious to see if Leader is still in the running for chicken dinner in this game. Before that, we'll move over to Bigetron here. They like this sort of terrain. They like those uneven terrains where they can take advantage as much as possible because they are that good at it. Rocky, they're spinning the tires to get as much cover as possible with this vehicle because our survivor is on side.
And now last Pew 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 away. Imagine Pew Pew versus Pew Pew. That's gonna be hard to cross that. But back to Romeo we go around high. Yeah, fighting against Team Tonewall Esports here. Multiple times these teams have been going against each other quite a lot of number of games. We're talking about the same team fighting each other quite a lot. One of it is Yoodo Gang versus Secret, Tonewall versus also Expert MY. Still Hearts on the other hand happens to meet up with Net Brotherhood. I do see 7-Up knock down one of Expert MY just now.
Yes, Romeo is knocked down though, so now it's pressure onto XY to save Romeo. The other provides cover for him. Now, Team is on the other side though, to Esports as well. Now, look at the circle. It's not kind to anyone except for Miss Rose Esports. Joe is still inside there, nearest to a airdrop. Traitor Esports, they are still running and they are at the edge of the circle where no one else there now. Looking on the eastern side of the map, most teams are there, so Traitor Easy can still hang on to positioning for this. They do have vehicles though, they do have terrain on the side, so they are in an okay position. I'm not sure how long can okayness last for the other team, so we will need to see soon because everyone's doing integration into the circle.
The thing about Lost Zone is terrain just at the outskirts where the is. There's not much structure to work with, kind of an open field. Even the hills are a bit sloping, yep, up and down, but it's not steep enough for them to make it as covers. Naoki being bombarded with raining of bullets. If I'm not mistaken, Steel Hearts in his back there, making sure that they cannot make a move. Geek Fam trying to migrate in between Road Esports Syndicate and the rest of Steel Hearts will actually sandwich them ideal on top of that hill. You do have around the corner there also EVOS VIP coming in with last survival. Heiko will march in, going into the warehouse very on the right side. Bigetron just at the corner of the map. We were looking over in the screen there, and Rose Esports Syndicates are forcing themselves onto Geek Fam's teams, making it to 1v1 war. Maybe Bigetron will be a third party like usual.
Yeah, well, they are good at the thing, but now looks like they do have all for their side. Olaf still managed to hang on to not taking any damage. Now, PQ is nearby Kuza right here. It looks like EVOS, they are still at 13. They don't want to bow out too early now. Kuza find a good angle because Kuza's just behind this vehicle and the terrain is not helping. Pew Pew go for Kuza, but they get Heiko is staying behind the smokestack on top. Pew Pew just eyes on the Kuza. Heiko may come in to give it to his captain. Now Pew Pew grabbing on the grenade, playing onto the smokes, and if they connect that, Kuza will be knocked down by Pew Pew.
That was no way for Kuza with that heals not making him able to climb things up. Now another nade coming up. Pew Pew. There's a bit on Heiko, but it's a beautiful spray right on top of that. This is not looking great again for EVOS VIP. Kuza again the first one to be out from the team here. Multiple times he will be the first to be out. And SB got return back fire, picking a fight against Rose Syndicate and Geek Fam at that. Not a nice call there. But Super Olan trying against UI, who happened to be rushing into his territory with AKM, switching down to a nade now. UI, can he clutch this one out? But oh, look at that, the higher ground. The Senpai is covering the baby boy there. UI is going Yoodo for now because Super Olan trying to toss that nade. Can he notch this one out? Try to evade from that, making sure Super Olan have covers for the smokes. He will pop them out. How do he get out from this pit of death here?
Looks like it's a pit of death, but then again, the smokes do cover up Super, but how long can they last? Is now down to 40% of, and Yohai wants his revenge. This boy, he led on the Super is down to 5%, and whoa, oh my goodness, that kill from Shred on the side managed to take a Super line, and they get one kill on the board for themselves.
Oh, back to Jumper. He's really low just now. How do the rest of the team of Drax and Yoodo can try to approach this? Fredo, they lost their incorporated just now. BB tossed that smoke, meaning he will advance forward to find the position of Yoodo Gang. They are inside of the circle, but they need to get to the higher grounds where Yuhai is at right now. Is one of the places that they need to be. While Yoodo Gang, they are slowly crawling in from the northern side. We do have only 12 teams left in the 5th phase here. Mini 14 switch it up with almost depleted helmet. Olaf will be tapped on UR's vision. vision on Crosshair. While Hi going down on Expert and while Lot being knocked down on his knees too. And Fredo, he will have to climb this one up. Not really a easy task to do, but Pendek on the other side of the map going against Expert MY really in a tough spot. One structure to work with.
Wow, Esports, they may do the same shot, and now looks like close corner. Hi, been knocked down up and now it's 7-up. Will need and then looks like here 7-up will get the pre-shot on side of Expert MY and they clear out the compound. Wow, Esports still hanging on to their positions, getting a number of kills on the board. Esports as much. Oh my goodness, where did that come from?
From Yoodo gang side, apparently they nade on you. All his energy and booster by Bigetron. We're taken down by Rosismo. Syndicate with micro. Yeah, he got stuck in between and he already tried to revive his mate. And now they will having to sacrifice Hydra on the side of Bigetron. Blaze don't finish off well. Pendek. Rose Esport taking the fight there. And Team Secret going down on Yoodo gang. And now Rose Esports in there going around Geek fam. So many toss of smokes and nades around that corner. Bibu giving off a lot of pressure for Yoodo gang again across this pit here. The terrain is really tricky to play. Geek fam taking more on Baby Jim. And there's so many people dying here, squeezing Vincent Ring, making sure they crawl every single way possible to squeeze in on the save zone. Drax taken down by UI. Revenge on that spot, bleeding out and died. Fredo will be next. Here, he coming off for Team Secret, wiping Yoodo gang on top 10. EVOS will be taken down for Geek Fam as well. Traitor next will be the victim of the crosshair of this monstrous UI. Really is UI.
Oh, but then again, where did that come from? Looks like Ola managed to get down of U-High. And now going over to Miss Rose Esports. Jojo still fending it off in this smaller hut. The smokes will consume, but then again, new smokes are deployed from the side of Jojo. And we do see here the circle. Failing Traitor Esports, that's a rare occasion. The grenade from Jojo, beautiful indeed. It's clipped a lot from the side of Last Survivor. Now, Last Survivor, they up down with multiple angles. Cross set onto their side. Ainauki now spring out the shots just to put Last Survivor outside, out in the open still. Ainauki now need to take off different angles. All multiple teams, they are getting close to each other. Key house just in front of the airdrop. Can he get the airdrop? But not. He's been knocked down here. Ainauki now popping up and now there. Ideal still hanging out for his team. Still hard. Lorenzo is knocked and he is close by. The red will be popped out by Ideal.
Lorenzo with a tummy ache, begging his friend to pick him up. Now Olaf tricking down on BB1 on their side. Team Secret are bombarded by one war after another. Matoi will be taken down by Shred there with the micro Uzi on his knees next. How do UI help his senpais there? Big brothers, he is helping them. He also on this side on Geek Fam, not much things going on except for running for now. UI approaching Team Traitor on that pick of the mountain. Can he clutch this one out? Slippery cliff to play, no helmet. This Jester is really trying his friends here being a joker right now. UI trying to rotate the other way around. He needs to replenish his HP. Bubu is nowhere to be seen. He's really low. There you go. Bubu finally coming out with a support here. Coming in, anchoring for the team. And he needs to find his visualization across that mountain. Olaf is so hard to pin him down on. He shot it there, but almost got him. Finally landed the shot. Beautiful spray, not whiffing much there. Ninja, the last traitor they need to take down for Bubu. Coming in, Mata and UI both are bleeding out there. They need to make it fast. Aisha is now down left to Bubu. Team Secret going around the corner, exploding their UAZ or their pickup truck. Only Ninjas left on top of that. Shred already got picked up there. Bubu is dead. Secret is out right now on top 4. Traitor holding this ground inside of the circle very strong. Will they get their first chicken dinner in the tournament?
Oh, let's not jinx it yet because there are other teams to play with. Pew Pew is the last team member. No, this looks like irresponsible. And this the first chicken dinner for Traitor. Finally, congratulations, you had this well-deserved chicken dinner.
Cloud lost it. This is actually the only Malaysian team hasn't landed themselves in its final. It feels so good. It feels so great to see that Traitor got themselves their board faces there on top of the graphic. All 5 of them. First time ever chicken dinner. Traitor on the last day of the tournament. Goodness me. Amazing play. They hold on to Team Secret fighting after one then another Traitor. This is really the time that they have been waiting for. I just can't take it. A first chicken dinner for them. Holy smoke, that was great.
Oh man, that
Okay,
there
I'm
you
not
go.
crying. I'm not crying. I'm okay. Nobody's asking. Am I upset or something? No, I'm okay.
Oh man, it's amazing play by Traitor, finally getting their first chicken dinner on board. And what better way to get their first chicken dinner? It is through Team Secret, a full Team Secret squad that they had to wipe out. And Blue Zone did help them towards the end, but then again, that Team Secret wipe, it was a great play by the side of Traitor. Because of that, oh man, it was a very close clutch as well. If you see that, Biu almost performing a captain's post for his team, but that last shot there by Traitor, oh my goodness, I'm losing my mind here.
Imagine if we are actually in the arena, everyone will stand up. It will be a standing ovation moment and clap to Traitor who finally land themselves one chicken dinner. And I'm glad they just play with their dignity for the last day. They are actually the only Malaysian team don't have any chicken dinner, and more of that, a lot of pressure coming up for them because they are one of the invited ones. And finally, they got themselves out from the loss and the darkness space there. Man, that was a great feeling. Even though we are rooting for both of the teams, but Traitor, they need that chicken dinner more than everybody else just to prove they are still have what it takes throughout this tournament.
I mean, I would give an ovation, but then again, at this angle, if I stand and give an ovation, you won't be able to see me. But if it was in the arena, well, you would have seen me like, oh, I would have been jumping at our there. It's amazing play. Oh man, this is the moment for them. But of course, for us to really the moment where they got the chicken dinner, here are your highlights.
Oh, Yoodo GANK be taking one fight after another. Tara, I have to be the first one to be out just now. I think but their score standing was, this is one of the things that I like about, if I'm not mistaken, Drax here, he did the very wise move and a good judgment call. The moment you see somebody already took the loot from the container, you know somebody inside of it. That's a nice call coming up from him. But Tara just unfortunately have to bow this one.
Yep, have to bow out there. And looking at Divinity, this was really good fight by Divinity. They managed to fend off Team Bosskurr, who really the points as well. So, well, just look at this. The grenade by Trixie just on point. They just ended the war, and there you go. Just look at Traitor. They have a free internet, but here it is. Superman with the pan kill on Manpara. Oh my goodness, it's just so satisfying at the same time, because looking at the pan kill though. But then again, let's look at this team now. They are against each other, and well, looks like Dobu have some moment commenting as well.
Yeah, he wants to be the commentator apparently. Sorry for that. But back to the game, ESG, that was a very out from Traitor. Strat has been pinning down quite a lot of number of kills there. Dingoz doing well. They want to rack the points up, but well, they kind of lost it in the middle. There's so many teams coming up from the silence that they've been playing a little bit low profile. Force themselves, yes baby, force themselves up to the very last minute to get more kills because they are desperate. You can see the desperation in their gameplay here. Forcing themselves to be, you know, out in the open and release the beast inside of them.
Yeah. Yep, and here we go, the winner chicken dinner moment. And we saw, ladies and gentlemen, Traitor, finally your chicken dinner winner here for the last day of this league. And now moving over to the standings, page 1, last survivor R2K with 20 kills, 46 points. That Brotherhood 14 kills, 43 points. Bigetron Arrow 9 kills, 38 points. Yoodo with 16 kills, 38 points. Traitor Esports page 1 with 11 kills, 30 points. Geek Fam MY 6 kills, 31 points. Miss Syndicate 12 kills, 29 points, and Team Secret with 9 kills, 28 points.
But mind you, they're looking at Bigetron, they almost hit the 20 kills there as well. But Last Survivor, even though they didn't get themselves chicken dinner, look at that kill volume. Holy smoke, there's kind of a lot there. More than enough, I'd say. Can they hit, like, I want to see 100 kills in a match, but almost impossible, right? But there you go, I'm asking for impossible here. But at this point, Last Survivor, I do want to know if they got themselves any battle signet on their side by just this weekend.